Now, next on Morning Report, despite women making up half of New Zealand's lawyers, new research shows they're woefully underrepresented in those who get to argue cases before the country's top courts. The report on behalf of the Bar Association looked at 6 years' worth of cases before the Court of Appeal and Supreme Court and found no discernible trend of improvement over that period. Jenny Cooper QC's co-author of the report. She's with us in the Auckland studio. Morena.
Morena, Susie.
Why did you look at this?
Well, I think a lot of us practicing in the law had an impression that there was a serious imbalance of women appearing in court in particular. But we really only had our anecdotal experience to rely on. And so when we tried to encourage measures to address this, we'd encounter a problem of not really being able to explain and articulate and prove exactly what the scale of the problem was. Mm-hmm. And so we felt it was really important to actually get some data. So rather than just falling back on our personal experiences, we could actually demonstrate what the overall picture was and make it measurable.
So there's an equal number of female and male lawyers practicing here, but women barristers or solicitors making up only 27% of the lead counsel appearances that you found. Why is that?
Well, look, the figures only show what the situation is. They don't tell us why. I guess we are speculating a little bit about some of the reasons for that. I think part of it obviously reflects wider issues in the legal profession. We see that the numbers of women reaching partnership in law firms are also disproportionately low. But I think it's a little bit too simplistic to say it's just about issues within the profession itself, because one of the things we have to remember is that clients choose who represents them in court. So I think the figures also reflect choices that are being made outside the profession and not just issues within it. Yeah.
Do you think men are seen as more trusted or more authoritative?
Well, that may be one of the issues. It really is speculation, but I do have a concern that there's a bit of an unconscious or conscious bias towards a rather stereotypical old-fashioned idea of what a courtroom lawyer should look like.
Now, you've looked at this over 6 years. It's not changed much. I guess that tells us that it's not going to resolve itself on its own.
Well, that's exactly right. So apart from finding out what the actual picture was now, we thought it was really important to look at whether there was a trend, because a lot of the arguments that are made when these issues come up are, well, it's just a matter of time, and we'll see it change as more women enter the profession. But the number of women entering the profession has been at or over 50% since 1993. So that's 25 years. So if it was just going to happen on its own, it would have happened.
In just 30 seconds, what active measures do you think can be taken to change this?
Well, we've already got some underway. One is a gender equitable briefing policy that the Law Society and the Bar Association jointly launched in December last year. And we're asking clients and law firms to sign up to that, and that's had a fantastic reception and uptake, so that's really positive. The other one is a new policy the Court of Appeal announced earlier this year to encourage junior counsel to speak in court as well as senior counsel, and again I think that's a really positive measure to get more people able to have those opportunities.
Thank you very much, Jenny Cooper QC.